Hey there, it's Miss Quantum. Thank you for joining me on a redemption show. If you're catching me on YouTube and you have yet to subscribe, please hit the button. You know, we're living in some very complicated times right now, very confusing for most. And in a time where we have more leadership and more mentors available to us, we have to wonder, why are the suicide rates on the incline and mental health is on the decline? Today we're going to talk about our unfinished thoughts and definiteness. Our definiteness of goals and plan and purpose. When we have unfinished thoughts, this leads to some rocky rhythms that are left in the laws of nature and its hypnotic rhythm. And all of this begins to be corrected in our habits. Habits are what keeps order between energy and matter. Habits are also the building blocks and building material to all things that make up a division of the wavelengths. Let me explain. Habits are a lot like learning music. First, the notes are memorized in the mind, and then the notes all have to relate to one another, and it forms a melody. This melody, with the rhythm, becomes fixed. Lastly, the musician then takes this and he forms a repetition on the blend until he masters it. This repetition is called music. It's a lot like habits. Duty is the most abused and misunderstood word among Homo sapiens. Duty must be to self first. There are many people who have not purposed themselves for duty to help others by purposing themselves first. See, a lot of things are backwards. We have a lot of people who are trying to save the world, and they haven't even tried to save themselves first. Saving yourself and purposing yourself for duty to self first means to fix self, get yourself aligned and straight, get the money and the tools and the arming necessary to help others. This is very important. You don't help others, then get the money. You need to do everything for yourself, purpose yourself for duty first, then to help other people. Self first is duty. So to purpose yourself for duty, it is by way of definiteness of plan and definiteness of purpose. Now, it doesn't matter the strength of your plan, but you must always be definite to achieve it and to succeed. And it doesn't matter if this way's right or that way's right. As long as you're definite, it is for certain that in my whole entire building of Miss Quantum to this point, I have had so many wrong plans. In fact, the plans that I thought were the best were the ones that didn't even work. You have to understand the difference between failure and defeat. And stay definite. No matter what you do, you stay definite. That's how you get to your goal. The final stage of habit is rhythm. And what happens with this is the energy spins in the rhythm and nature kicks in and grabs it. It locks it and it drags it down into its whirlpool, making it very difficult after it sets it. This creates drifters. And when drifting occurs, it's very difficult to break out of this whirlpool. What drifting is exactly is it is the relinquishment of one's own individuality and physical body. This falls under to the religion of natural law, and evil loves it. So evil will use this pool for drifters and use them as tools to create other drifters by spreading fear, laziness, to make new drifters that may never escape. All successful attempts at trying to break any habit of drifting must be done before nature makes the habit a part of its permanent rhythm. The religion of natural law is evil's favorite tool. And in this law is its favorite weapon. And this is the fear of criticism. It is absolutely paramount that you have a definiteness to not care about what other people think of you. And this is a very big hurdle for many people, because a lot of people would get to their goals and do what they want to do if they weren't having a fear of criticism, judgments, and opinions. If you might be in this boat, please, if you have not watched my video on judgments and opinions, that's a 2-part, please take your time and watch it. There may be something in there that can help you. The definiteness in breaking free from this whirlpool, in not caring about other people's judgments, opinions, and criticisms is vital. Or it's going to be locked in the rhythm of natural law if you don't. Nature fixes the rhythm or frequencies in its environment. And this does not exclude poverty or people who believe it's meant to be or it's unavoidable. Life pays the drifter on its terms, and life pays the non-drifter on the non-drifter's terms. There is no such thing as luck in the law of nature. It does not recognize it. It doesn't even know what it is. Luck is just a man-made hypothesis. All deeds follow thoughts with definiteness and with definiteness of plan and action. Now, 98 out of 100 people lose their definiteness. 2 out of 100 do not. You reap what you sow. This is the law of compensation. And it is also the definiteness of purpose. Together, both success and failure make up the rhythm and set the magnetic affinity. Good day, good evening, wherever you are. See you soon. Take care.